Hi everyone, this is Phil from Mick Gaming, and today I'm going to give you a comprehensive guide of electricity in Fallout 4. The first component we're going to talk about are generators. There's the small generator, which produces 3 power, the medium generator, which produces 5 power, the large generator, which produces a whopping 10 power, and then we also have a wind generator, which only produces 3 power, but is huge. The next component we'll talk about is power conduits. Now these are available in 3 flavors, up, down, and sideways, and you can mount them on any structure. Once you mount them onto a structure, any other electrical component attached to the structure will be powered, provided it doesn't have a terminal to connect on its own. So this includes things like hanging light bulbs, ceiling fans, strobe lights, disco balls, those sorts of things. So here I'm just going to put a light bulb on, then I'll put on an industrial wall light, and a fan. There we go. Now I just connect them by pushing space and dragging the wires to the connectors, and we can see the lights fire right up. So there you are. That's how you connect lights to structures. Moving on. The next thing on the list is power pylons. Now power pylons are used to extend the range of cable connections. Now cables have a natural sag to them, and if they touch the ground in any way, they will not be allowed to make the connection. By placing the power pylons a distance away from each other, it'll prevent the cable from touching the ground, and the connection will be okay. And you can carry on to the next pylon, and then to the next pylon. So you can see you can get a great distance here, and then I'm just going to connect it to my water purifier, which is a really long way away from my generator. Next up are the switched power pylons, and as you can see here, I can throw the switch and it'll turn my work light on and off. And I can throw this switch and turn my strobe light and disco bulb on and off. Next up is the switch plate. The switch plate acts like a gate. It prevents electricity from passing through it unless somebody is standing on it. As you can see, when I stand on the plate, my disco bulb turns on. This is particularly handy when wiring in traps. Next up, we have the laser tripwire. It works the same as the pressure plate. You trip it, and the wire allows the connection to pass through it, in this case to my light boxes, and you just click on it again to turn it off. Next, we have the 4 switch relays. First, we have the delay off switch, which will turn a light off after a few seconds. Then we have the delay on switch, which will turn lights on after a few seconds. Then we have the interval switch, which turns lights on and off at an interval you set. And the final one is the power counter. How this one works is each time it gets power, it counts 1 time. You see here I've turned on the power twice, and it won't actually allow power to get through it until it's passed through it 10 times. So I'm at 5, 6, 7, what is that? Is that 8? Yeah, 8, okay, just 2 more. 1, and now it's 10. Boom, power goes on. There you are, that's the 4 power relays. So I had to use a quiet power supply because the next item makes noise. Listen. This is the powered speaker. Every time I click on it, I can make its note change. If I click it several times, it'll change the note more drastically. So this could be a fun but very complicated way to make some music. Next up, we move on to defensive items with the Tesla arc trap. So I'll just place it here. And when we connect it to a generator, we get quite an effect. Starts up a little bit slowly, but then we got electrical arcs popping off in all sorts of crazy directions. So this would probably be good when coupled with a laser tripwire or a pressure plate. Similar to the Tesla arc, there's also a flame trap. Oh, good times. Now the thing is with the flame trap, every time you use it once, you will have to repair it to make it fire again. I've actually turned the power off here and it's just spitting fire. There are also turrets that require electrical power, such as the spotlight turret, which you can see right here. Turn on the power, and it arcs a spotlight over about a 90-degree arc back and forth. It doesn't track in any real way, but it does add a really nice effect. Now the last item we'll talk about is the Siren Tower. Now unlike the recruitment radio tower, which is used to get people to join your settlement, this is used to get everyone in your settlement to come to you with a very loud, obnoxious siren. So as you can see, everyone starts gathering around the tower, and this is a really good way of keeping them safe when you're getting attacked. Hopefully this video was useful for you. If it was, please feel free to leave a like or comment, or better yet, subscribe to the channel. And as always, have fun out there.